So we're at SKG for the Indigenous Ingenuity Tour, hosted by Indigenous Tourism Ontario, Science North, and the Montreal Science Centre.
As well as the hunting, the kids like to stay there all day.
The exhibit is very interactive and allows visitors to learn about the contributions of Indigenous people and how they are still applied to modern concepts today.
There's a lot of inspiration in modern day technology that was inspired by innovations a long time ago, and I think it's important and it's still a big part of our everyday life.
The virtual reality piece of the exhibit includes a dog sled ride, and then through the video it'll switch to a snowmobile ride, and that's just to indicate like the concept of a snowmobile came from the concept of a dog sled.
So all of these Indigenous inventions like snowshoes, like insulation through an igloo, all of those are still used today throughout multiple different industries.
Let it go. There, you've got your first moose.
I'm supposed to be the one sharing with others, but I'm learning so much as well, which is great. And in each community we go in, I'm Ojibwe, but if I go to another Ojibwe community, they're teaching me something different, you know, and everyone does something their own way, and I think that's really cool.
Awesome! Sault Ste. Marie, Bawatang, it is the original meeting ground of the Anishinaabe people of the Great Lakes, and during colonization, you know, no one would have survived in Northern Ontario had it not been for the influence of Indigenous people. And this exhibit sets the stage for that entrepreneurship that Indigenous people really brought to the forefront during colonization.
We did it! Thank you! Good job!
We're celebrating the culture, and I think that's huge. And if it hadn't already, then it definitely is going to be having a major impact on communities and the people across Northern Ontario.
The reason why we would choose to have an exhibit like this here is to really just support that knowledge, to disseminate it to our younger generations, people who are now coming into their own Indigenous identities, to support any kind of endeavors in the truth and reconciliation processes for non-Indigenous peoples, to really show the contributions that Indigenous people have made in our current contemporary lifestyles.
I'm going to take the stick and tap the other one. Yeah. Okay. So then if this was real rice, it would fall into your canoe.
It's for students, it's for community, it's for us who work here, it's for everybody. So this exhibit really speaks to that history of Indigenous people in this landscape in Northern Ontario and across Turtle Island.
I think it's very important to pass on that knowledge and keep that knowledge going for future generations.
There's 20 communities we're going to be stopping in, including First Nation communities. So we started in September 2022 and we're ending in 2024. Science North's Indigenous Ingenuity exhibit is here at SKG from January 12th until March 20th, 2023, and it's $5 admission.